What's up guys, Infernape here. Sorry if the background's a little off center. It's because I actually moved my desk around a little bit. And as you can see, it kind of knocked it off its center. So right now I'm currently trying to find the center since I moved the desk downwards a little bit. So that's why this looks a little wonky. But with time, I'm sure I'll find the center. Today I'm continuing my series for the best team for every single Pokemon game. And today is going to be Black and White. Now I have to admit, Black and White are by far my least favourite set of Pokemon games. The starters are meh. The plots, okay, like the story's really good. Probably the best thing about it. But I didn't like the fact that there was no old Pokemon in the main story. So that kind of put me off it a bit. But it's still a Pokemon game, so let's make a best team out of it. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section below if you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. What are some of your favourite Pokemon on this best team? What do you think is the best team for Pokemon Black and White? And if you have any video suggestions for the future, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So we're going to kick things off with the starter Pokemon. Now, as you all know, the starter Pokemon in these games are Snivy, Tepig and Oshawott. Now, spoiler alert, it's not going to be Snivy, because Snivy is by far the worst starter in this game. So, as you know, it's going to be a toss-up between one of the other two. But, I bet you can't guess who. But, the starter for this best team is Embale. Now, I'm well aware that Embale's probably the least popular of the three, mainly because of that, pedophilic face. But you can't deny that it's still a really good Pokemon. Its stats are really impressive, it's really good early and late game, and it can learn all sorts of different move types. So that move diversity is definitely going to come in handy. For Embale's moveset, we're going with Flamethrower and Brick Break for stab, we're going with Scald for coverage against ground types and rock types, and Rock Slide for coverage against flying types. Flamethrower can be learned by level up. Brick Break can be found in Icera City by someone in a house. I can't remember exactly where, but trust me, Brick Break is in Icera City. Scald can be found in the freezer container in Driftvale City, and Rock Slide can be found in the Strolton City. So, they shouldn't be hard to find. With this moveset, Embale is good against Cress's Lillipup if you get it to Pignite by then. Lenora's team, Burke's team apart from Dwebble, Clay's Crocodile and Excadrill, but I would not recommend it. Skylar's team also would not recommend that. Bryson's team, Chantal's Golurk and Chandelure. Grimsley's team, Charon's team apart from Samurott. Bianca's Stoutland and Superior. And Standile, Ferocity, Joltik, Klinklang, Caracosta, Vanillux and Zoroark. And Gex's Bouffalance, Bishop and Hydreigon. That is quite a lot of Pokemon. And if you ask me, definitely the most useful starter in the entirety of the game. Before we continue to the next member of the team, just to handle Cress's Panpour, just get the Pansage from the Dream Yard, use it on it, and put it in the box and never touch it again. Moving on, now this next Pokemon you don't find until after you get 3 gym badges. Possibly 2. But it is necessary because literally you only need Pignite for this point in the game. And by the time you get to Castelia City, all you need to do is go to the Route 4, I believe it is. And then you can encounter your next Pokemon. That being Crocodile. I cannot stress enough how important Crocodile is. For this game, you definitely need a ground type. And you definitely also need a dark type. Combine the two, you got Crocodile. And Crocodile is amazing. Those stats, it's just an amazing type combo, and best part, it learns Earthquake by level up, so you don't need to bother finding the TM for it. For Crocodile's moveset, it's actually quite simple. All we need to do is slap on Earthquake and Crunch for stab, Rock Slide for coverage, and Aerial Ace also for coverage. Earthquake and Crunch can be learned by level up, Rock Slide we've already discussed when I was talking about Embale, and Aerial Ace can be found in the Strolton City, but only after you defeat Skylar. Then you have to talk to these 2 kids, and then they'll tell you where to find Aerial Ace. With this moveset, Crocodile is good against Elise's team if you get the Rock Tomb TM in time. If you don't, it's only good against well, Zebstrika. Clay's Excadrill. Skylar's team, but don't use it against Swanna. Bryson's team, but don't use it at all. Chantal's team, Grimsley's Scrafty, Caitlin's team, Charon's Unpheasant and Simisear, Bianca's Mushana and Superior, End's Doramaka, Sigilith, Boldor, Joltik, Klinklang, Zekrom or Reshiram, Caracosta and Vanillux, and gets his Cofagrigus and Bishop. That is quite a lot of Pokemon, to be fair, so it's definitely recommended that you use this thing. This next Pokemon is by far one of my least favourite Pokemon of all time. But unfortunately, we need a flyer. And we need a flyer real bad. And as much as I despise this Pokemon, it's probably the best flyer in the game. That being Sigilith. Like I said, we need a flying type Pokemon. Unpheasant is just terrible. You don't get Swanna that early game that I would like. Well, as early that I would like anyway. And Braviary as well as Mandibuzz, 1, appear really late, and 2, evolve at a very high level. So, all we have left is Sigilith. And as much as I hate to admit it, Sigilith is definitely the best flyer in the game. You just need to find it in Desert Resort. Trust me, it's not that hard to find. For Sigilith's moveset, we're going with Fly, Air Slash for stab. Trust me, you do not want to use Fly in battle. It's just a fly around the region. You're just using Air Slash for flying type moves. Carry on. We have got Psychic for Psychic Stab and Shadow Ball for coverage. The HM Fly you get after defeating Bianca in Driftvale City. Air Slash and Psychic are moves that it learns by level up, and Shadow Ball you can find in the Relic Castle when you go there to beat Team Plasma up. Now, when it comes to important characters, Sigilith doesn't exactly shine in many places. But I couldn't find a better moveset. So, with this moveset, Sigilith is good against Chantal's team, Caitlin's team, Marshall's team, and Bianca's Mushana and Superior. I know that's not a lot, but it's better than no flying type at all. Okay, next up we're gonna need a water type Pokemon. And I definitely think I've come up with a really good water type option. That being Caracosta. If you're not picking Samurott, Caracosta is pretty much your only option. Because this thing is actually found from a fossil. So, yeah, you kind of need a water type Pokemon. Even though there's not really any use for surfing anywhere. Like, I don't think it's needed in this game to surf anywhere, which is kind of funny. But, yeah, Caracosta is definitely useful also. Please pick it up. Just go to the Relic Castle, get the fossil, backtrack to Necrene City, then restore it. Then you've got a very powerful water type option in your arsenal. For Caracosta's moveset, we're going with Waterfall and Rock Slide for stab, and Focus Blast and Blizzard for coverage. Waterfall you get from Route 18, Rock Slide I've already talked about, Focus Blast you get from the Wellspring Cave, but it's going to be a bit of a challenge to get it, so be prepared. And Blizzard is found at Cyrus City for 70,000 Poké Dollars, so make sure you have enough Poké Dollars. With this moveset, Caracosta's good against Elise's Emolga, but don't do it. Just don't. Clay's Crocodile and Excadrill, Skylar's team, Bryson's team, Drayden/Iris's team, Chantal's Golurk and Chandelure, Grimsley's team, Caitlin's Sigilith, Charon's team apart from Samurott, Bianca Stoutland and Superior, and Sandile, Darumaka, Sigilith, Boldor, Klinklang, Zekrom, Caracosta, Vanillux, Archeops and Zoroark, and gets his Bouffalance, Bishop and Hydreigon. As you can see, this thing is a beast. So, I highly recommend using this thing. For the fifth Pokemon, I think we need an electric type to cover any water or flying types. And just because I can, I'm going to pick the only electric type Pokemon that doesn't have any weaknesses. That being Electros. Electros is definitely going to come in handy against any flying or water type Pokemon you may encounter. Plus, it's a Pokemon that doesn't have any weaknesses because of its ability Levitate. So, you're definitely going to have a lot of fun using it. Trust me, I tested this team myself, and I dominated in this game. We're going to keep Electros' moveset fairly simple. Its moveset is Thunderbolt for stab, Acrobatics, Flash Cannon, and Grass Knot. Thunderbolt it learns when it's E-Electric, so I recommend getting it to level 44, then evolving it into E-Electros. Acrobatics you get after beating Skylar, then Flash Cannon you get from Twist Mountain, and Grass Knot you get from Pinwheel Forest. With this moveset, E-Electros is good against Skylar's team, Bryson's team, Chantal's Jellicent and Golurk, Grimsley's Scrafty and Crocodile, Caitlyn's Sigilith, Marshall's team, Charon's Unpheasant and Samurott, Bianca's Simipour and Superior, and Caracosta, Vanillux and Archeops, and Getis' Seismitoad. For the final member of the team, I want a Pokemon that can handle Dragon types, because there are quite a few Dragon types that pop up here and there. So, I feel it's quite, well, necessary to run an Ice-type Pokemon. And the Ice-type Pokemon I picked is Beartick. I am well aware that Beartick isn't the most, well, easy to find Pokemon in the world. Like, you don't get it that early. Like, I'm pretty sure the earliest Ice-type Pokemon you can find is Vanillite in Driftvale. But, to me, Beartick is definitely the best option for an Ice-type. If you want to run a Beartick, you can encounter a Cubchoo in the middle of Mistralson City and Twist Mountain. So, that route before you get to Twist Mountain is where you can find Cubchoo the earliest. So I would recommend running into a Cubchoo there before taking on the Mistralson Gym. For Beartick's moveset, I'm going with Icicle Crash, Surf, Brick Break, and Aerial Ace. Icicle Crash you can learn by level up. Surf you get after battling Charon, and then Alder pops up and say, "Hey, I'm going to give you this." And Brick Break and Aerial Ace we've already covered on this, so yeah. With this moveset, Beartick is good against Skylar's team, Bryson's team, Drayden/Iris' team, Chantal's Golurk and Chandelure, Grimsley's team, Caitlyn's Sigilith, Marshall's team, but I would not recommend that, Charon's team apart from Samurott, Bianca's Stoutland and Superior, and Zekrom, Caracosta, Vanillux, Archeops, Zoroark, and Klinklang, and gets his Bouffalon, Bisharp, and Hydreigon. And there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section below if you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. What are some of your favourite members of this team? If you have your own best team for Pokemon Black and White, and if you have any video suggestions for the future, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. Did you enjoy the video as much as I did making it? If you did, be sure to give it a massive thumbs up, comment down below, share this video with a friend, and if you're new, subscribe to my channel. It's been Inferno today. Okay, that's all from me, so until the next time, this is Inferno, signing off. Bye!